And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to another edition of Michaela Loves Gymnastics. How are you guys doing? I'm recording this video mostly to get some things off of my chest, mostly to say how naive I am as a fan, mostly to say that I'm a little bit, no, I'm a lot of bit heartbroken over the things that I've discovered. So let's backtrack and let me tell you why I'm doing this video. Yes, we're going to talk about the NCAA, of course. And as I said in my Twitter, we had a death in our family. So you might not see me for a while, or I might be busy or distracted for a while. So I might not do videos like I should. Like, I'm doing this early, even before I saw the UCLA meet, because I just really wanted to talk to you guys and, have a conversation. Um, what I want to say is this. In my world, before this, I discovered this gym internet. Before I discovered, all the wonderful people who love the sport like I do, and who watch the sport like I do, and who follow the sport that I do. In my world, Mary Lee Tracy and Kelly Hill was the standard of coaches, right? They were the ones who weren't abusive. They were the ones who were looking out for the athlete's best interest. They were the ones who Kelly Hill coached my favorite gymnast of all time, Dominique Dawes. Then she turned around and coached another great gymnast, Elise Ray. Then she turned around and had another great gymnast, Courtney Coupette. Mary Lee Tracy had Amanda Borden, then turned around, had Amanda Borden and JC Phelps, and got them both to the Olympics. Then turned around and had Morgan White. Then turned around and, Alyssa Beckerman. Mary Lee Tracy just had so many girls, so many superstars in this sport. And for those two to have defended Larry Nassar, for those two to basically encourage eating disorders in the girls. So like I said, I was gonna backtrack. So I was on Twitter today, and as we all know, if you follow me, I'm not the biggest fan of Tom Forster. It's nothing personal to him. It's just I just don't feel like you should be able to pick an Olympic team and never have coached an Olympian. Now I get it. He was the coach of Teresa Kowalski, and who was the Olympic alternate in 1996. And he also coached Carrie Strutt for a couple of months. He also had Dottie Thompson and Christy Powell. I just, this Tom Forster conversation is a conversation for another video. I just don't feel like he should be the head coach of USA Women's Gymnastics. That's just my personal opinions. You guys could disagree if you want to. That's just how I feel. Well, as a fan right now, I don't feel like I can even support USA Gymnastics like that, because it seems to be no coaches, not one, who weren't with the systems of abuse, who weren't with the forcing the girls not to eat, who weren't with the forcing the girls to compete while they were injured. It doesn't seem like it was not one. And it's just sad, it's heartbreaking, it's disheartening to me, because it's like I grew up watching this sport, and this sport has truly been, oh, I'm sorry, extra powder right there, we go. This sport has truly been a savior to my life. Even right now, I'm going through stuff. I'm watching the NCAA, and it's really helping me get through the things that me and my family is getting through. But how can I sit up there and watch the NCAA and sit up there and cheer on Reagan when I know what Kim Zmeskal did to her and how horrible her ankle injury is Her ankle injury was 2 years ago, you guys. And she still is dealing with the effects of not being able to have the surgery, not being able to get everything fixed up and cleaned up in her ankle the way it should have been. And as a fan, I'm supposed to just sit there and just, I know she's hurt, but I want to see her win the gold medal, so I'm gonna pay attention. Like, where is our responsibility as the fans? Like, if we're gonna be very honest, a lot of this stuff couldn't go on if the fans would stop watching, if the fans would stop caring, if the sponsors weren't giving out money to the girls to hurt themselves on purpose. Like, it's just really hard to see and how deep it is. How even now, every it seems like every couple of months a new coach, Maggie Haney, Anna Lee, all these people. And the sad part is when the coach used to be an elite gymnast, right, and had to go through these things herself or himself to then continue it with the next generation of athletes because that's the winning way, it's just not good enough for me anymore. And it's just like, as a fan, what do you do? Do you stop watching? Do you don't watch the Olympics? Do you not support it? Do you not support NBC? Because these are these girls' dreams, and I enjoy watching it. And I love this sport. Unfortunately for me, I wasn't small enough. I wasn't born small and athletic enough to be a gymnast, but I say this all the time. If we're gonna believe in previous lives, I had to be a gymnast in a previous life or in a future life because I love this sport too much not to have no involvement with it. So it's like, what do we do as the fans? Where do we go? Who do we support? Um, it's just sad. It's just sad all the way around. It's like, and the thing that, because I'm older than a lot of the gymnastics fans, a lot of the gymnastics fans didn't start watching the sport until Sean and I did, right? So because I'm older, I started watching the sport in '92, and I followed up. Like, I done seen the 1984 Olympics, via YouTube and video cassette tapes. I done seen the 1988 full Olympics. I done seen the '92 Olympics, '96, 2000, 2004, 2008, 2012, 2016, and God willing, I'll be here for 2020. Um, and it's like the older gymnasts, like especially the older gymnasts back in the day when it wasn't media coverage, when we didn't have the gym internet. What was Amanda Borden going through? What was JC Phelps going through? Like, I could never understand, why would you want to retire at 16 after the Olympics? Well, I get it now. Like, you just didn't want to go through all of this stuff anymore. Like, and it's just so hard and it's so disheartening. Okay. Now I guess we could talk about the NCAA for a while. The Oklahoma University Sooners, OU Sooners, Boomer Sooners. They're they're like Team USA right now. Like, they're unmatched. I don't think no team can realistically touch them right now. Not even UCLA realistically. Now, if they fall at nationals, that's a different story. But everybody hit routines. I just don't see nobody beating you. The University of Oklahoma as a team. I think the University of Florida is a very close. I think the University of Florida is actually better than UCLA this season to me. It just depends on landings and hitting routines and not giving the judges room to take deductions. But I think the Florida Gators are solidly the second best team in the nation and the best team in the SEC. LSU, I know it's the beginning of the season and they're making mistakes and so on and so forth, but I have no worries about them. I have no worries that they're going to fix all of these things towards the end of the season and be in the running for a national title. And I think LSU is my dark horse that they could win. I really want LSU to win this season. They're my dark horse. I think they have a wonderful chance to win, and it could happen. Um, the only other team that I really want to talk about right now is Jordan Weaver is doing a good job with the Razors. I think the Razors could be the top second tier team. Or, yeah, because like Auburn to me is like one of the bottom first tier teams. And Arizona seems to be one of the top second tier teams. Um, Georgia and Alabama are also the top tier. Um, I don't know. Maybe Alabama is second tier now. I think Georgia is still first tier, but I think Alabama maybe done slip to second tier. Um, Utah, mm, they're on fire. They're one of the top five teams in the country right now. So we just got to see how this season play out, and we just can't um, go by. It's only been 2 weeks, you guys. Like a lot of these teams, this is their first week, so calm down, and give your favorite team a chance. But I do think Trinity Thomas is, from what I saw, if she could hit now, that's the issue. Like Kyla or Maggie hits, like they do hard things and they hit. So of course they're the top two all arounders in the country. But I think Trinity could beat them. I really wish NCAA would go back to the world format when it comes to their championships and give us prelims, team finals, all around finals, and event finals. NCAA, if you're listening to me, that's what we want. Y'all want to take it down from the Super Six to this 4-team playoff thing. No, that's not what we want. We want a world championship format for the NCAA. um, Thank you for oh, I want to thank everybody for showing me love and support to me and my family for the tragedy that we're going through right now. I appreciate it so very much. And yeah, those are my opinions for this week's Michaela Loves Gymnastics. Um, in February, I'm gonna try to step it up. I'm not gonna do everyday videos like I was doing, but at least 3 videos a week. I'm gonna try to do Sunday, Tuesdays, and Fridays. Sunday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. Um, but for right now, once a week videos is what it is. We might do 2 a week. I might give another video this week after I see UCLA. But oh, I do want to speak on this. Alana Shanikova, girl, if you don't break this routine down, and you're not an elite gymnast, you don't have to connect your shaft to your Takachev anymore, girl. Like, this is not elite gymnastics. Like, you need to calm that routine down because clearly it's too hard for you right now in college gymnastics. Like, and you got 4 years, and I don't want to see you get hurt throwing things. Like, calm that routine down, sister. Calm that routine all the way down. Kaya Johnson, too, from LSU. She's the future of NCAA gymnastics, baby. I can't wait to see her in the future. Of course, with a 10.0 scoring system, one of the things with the 10.0 scoring system that I don't think nobody likes is that there's a lot of favoritism. So of course, Kyla, Maggie, all those people are going to be scoring way higher than Kaya Johnson is going to be scoring this season. But once they retire and next season come around, she's the next future generation. Even Reagan isn't scoring as high as I thought she was because Maggie and Anastasia Webb and all those other people on her team. So give these freshman girls a chance. Let them let this next season play out, and we're gonna see the fire. Again, I can't wait for next season. Y'all think this season is good? Wait till next season when all of these elite gymnasts come to the NCAA. Like, next season is gonna be bananas. Um. So yeah, Michaela Loves Gymnastics. See you next week. Thank you guys.